Indicating rising trade tensions between New Delhi and Washington, the Indian government has written to the World Trade Organization notifying its decision to increase import tariffs on 30 items from the US amounting to $240 million. Now, this is being seen as a retaliation against tariffs imposed by the latter on aluminium and steel imports. Now, this has happened a few months back where US had imported tariffs on India coming from aluminium and steel. The move is significant as it comes a day after Indian Commerce Minister Suresh Prabhu returned from the United States and just few weeks ahead of further talks between the two countries. India and Washington would be meeting again to discuss trade issues. If I could quote what was written in the official communique, it says, India hereby reiterates its decision to suspend concessions or other obligations notified to the Council for Trade in Goods on 18th May 2018 that are substantially equivalent to the amount of trade affected by the measures imposed by the United States, unquote. This was written in the official communique that the Indian government sent to WTO's Council for Trade in Goods. It added the proposed suspension of concessions or other obligations take the form of an increase in tariffs on selected products originating in the United States. Now, it also added that India reserves its right to further suspend substantially equivalent concession and other obligations. In March this year, the US President signed an order which imposed a 25% tariff on steel imports and a 10% tariff on aluminium imports coming from India. Its reason it gave was national security. Now, the Indian government asked for an exemption from these tariffs as India did not pose a security threat according to it. India also took the US to the dispute settlement mechanism in the WTO over the matter. From Indian side, this move is surprising and is applicable on items like chickpeas, lentils, almonds, apples and some metal products. According to Indian government, it would result in a duty collection of $240 million.